anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Smu Mustangs, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Got it in the middle. It's McAllister. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Finding open areas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's McAllister. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McAllister. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So SMU's offense will take the field for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. The short hands, it's Maryland. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy thrown vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Brett Lashley's going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
Finds his man. It's Brinson. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Works the middle. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. This time they'll go to the running game. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed over the middle. It's McAllister. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Been tough to find the end zone here in the 1st half, but the ball's in plus territory. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move, it's Barnes. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, TCU! A great catch and run for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think that if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Makes the catch. It's Harden. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. And oh, he's got some space. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
And first down for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he'll He'll try to pick it up through the air. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brinson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mustangs want to move quickly. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Knight. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Hoover. They're setting up the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Mark. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down, looking for a big play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Back to pass, it's Jennings. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Running into the open space. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Trying to pound it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need one more yard for the touchdown on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So the offense will try to punch it in here on fourth and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And they did tack on the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Touchdown, TCU! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. We started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Grab near the marker. It's Knight. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged out of the air. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games.